Ah, I gotta do that hard press. That hard press. Hey you guys, what's going on? My name is Undercurrent95 and welcome back to another episode of Exploring the Madness. Now, this is going to be another one of those kinda different videos. So nothing, I guess, really crazy. So, we have a power supply here that's completely just, well, demolished. I don't know if it works or not, but I don't have any screws for it. This one, oddly enough, has two case fans. One here and one there. It's kind of funny to me because honestly, if I'm being honest, I have not ever really seen a power supply with two case fans. So that is interesting. Both of the case fans look like they're Thermaltake case fans, which we know is a hell of a brand. It's a really good brand. So the goal here is we are going to take the fans out. I wish that I can pull this. I wish I could pull this power supply out easily. We'll see if we can get it out. If you guys notice, this is, believe it or not, is a older power supply. And the way you can tell that is the fans don't have any connections to them, as you guys can see there. They are soldered into the board. So there's the first fan. And basically what we're going to do with this power supply is we are going to pull the fans out, and you know, collection. I've been collecting computer fans forever. So there's the first one. It's a 80 millimeter. I think this one is, no, I think this one here is 80. This one is maybe a 70 or a 50. There's a tag. You guys can't see it, of course. It just will not. But anyways, it is a Thermaltake. It is a TT8020A DC brushless. FD128020 MS. It's a, of course, 12 volts. It is 0.11 amps. Sun Technology Corp. So we'll set that aside. We're going to attempt to pull this other fan off. And again, as you guys can see, now I'm not a professional. And I will never be a professional, but I will say, you know, you gotta be careful because your capacitors can still be live. So we are going to pull this fan off as well. And I'm going to keep the screws. I'm also going to keep the I'm also going to keep the cover. Looks like it's a little bent. This, I can't remember what computer this came out of. I do know that my stepfather made built my grandmother a computer long time ago, and this is the power supply that it came out of. I'm assuming that the computer had some sort of issue, and he probably tried to fix it, and all different kinds of good stuff, so we don't need the screwdriver for the moment, for the time being, but there it is. Actually looks like it's in good condition now. This other power supply, you guys can, well, there it is. I know you guys can't see it. I have shown it to you guys before. If you guys ever want to see it again, you just let me know. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? Of course not. Always something, I tell you. I know. They tell me that all the time. So we don't need this anymore. I don't think that I will reuse any part of this. So we'll just do that. So that is a cool looking fan though. This is a Thermaltake TT9225A. FD129 225 MSN. It's the 12 volts, 0.16 amps. So there's the back of it. Really, I mean, I really do like, one thing that I look for is how the blades look in these fans, or just how the fan looks in general. Of course, you have two standard case fans. One is probably 80 millimeters, and then 50 or 60 millimeters. So there's two fans added to the collection. I'll set those aside. So now we have this wondrous power supply. I would love to get this. Maybe I can do it. I really believe in myself. So the next goal, if I can, is we are going to attempt to pull this power switch out. I didn't think that I would need a flathead, but things change and things happen. That can't be helped sometimes, so there we go. Okay. And we're just gonna snip what we got. So we have the power, which is here. We're gonna snip. And then, let's see. You've got one more. Alright. Of course, I'm trying to be careful. I am. I want to say that this has been out of commission for quite a while, so I shouldn't be too worried about it, but you never can be too careful. There we go. And then that will be something that I use as well. It's your power switch. A rocker. Also known as a rocker switch. Yeah, I know a little bit. I gotta give me a little credit. So I am going to switch this. Or I'm going to cut these few other leading wires. There we go. One more. Alright. So now we are clear to... I can't talk. We are clear to pull the board out. Board's held in with 4 screws, and they're magnetic screws, so that's a plus. It's a big plus, actually. Now, one thing that really makes this interesting to me, this board, is, again, this is a old board. And if you guys want the details on the power supply, I will tell you guys that real quick. Let me get the information, hold tight, and then we'll pull this board out. I don't need this anymore. Now I know I'm a junky guy and I keep everything, but you know, there's some things that I keep for a reason, and others I can understand, you know, why someone would be mad at me. So there's the specs on it, and I'll read real quick. So it's a Thermaltake, cool your life. It's a Thermaltake power supply. It's 400 watts. The PN number is W0046. The model number is XP480. The AC input is 115 to 230 volts. 8 to 6 amps. Frequency is 50 to 60 hertz. The peak load is 500 watts. So the DC output voltages are 5 volts, 3.3 volts, 12 volts, -5, -12, plus 5 volts SB. I don't know what that means. And that's an amp. So 28 amps, 20 amps, 17 amps, 0.5 amps, 0.8 amps, and 2.0 amps. So, you know, that's, you know, your voltage and amps for all your components. So, just in case you're curious, I didn't see a date code on that. But there she is. There's our board. And again, just looking at this board, it is a very, very old board. There she is. Again, I'm not a really techie guy, you know. Besides the fans, I do know the fan stuff. There's the back of it. But I gotta say, this is a cool looking board. It's got it's got plenty of capacitors. It's got your capacitors, your resistors. It's a couple heat sinks. I'm blanking. Your transformers. It's got 2 transformers on it. Which, I mean, again, you know, I don't know how many transformers that one has in it. But I use that one, so I don't plan on tearing that one apart. But the last thing that I want to do, as we look at the board, is I like collecting wire, long wire and stuff, for our stereo systems and things like that. That's always a fun task. So, I'm just going to start chopping, and we'll be collecting these these beautiful YYs. Now again, if you guys don't know, I will tell you guys, I use, when I have to, wire something up and I need extra wire, this would be where my extra wire comes in, or wiring comes in, so, just to throw it out there. I really wish that I did the fan box project a little different, though. Was a little upset about that, but it's okay. There's always next time. We actually still have to finish that. I think we were on episode 10. So there's your wiring harness. And I'll be keeping that. I'll be holding on to that. You never know when things come in handy, so there again is your board. It's an old board. It's a very nice looking board though too. You can tell that it's old. You can see the age in it, the color, but I thought that I would share with you guys this power supply and pull it apart and take a look at it real quick. This heatsink's bent. This heatsink is actually bent just a little bit. It's got a resistor on it. So I'll keep the wire, throw everything else away. If I knew someone that could use capacitors on this, these capacitors, especially these big ones, they are nice, and all the capacitors look really nice. It looks like there's one that's bad on it. It's kind of blown up. Yeah, it looks like there's just one that's bad on it, but the two big ones are nice. This one here, that one's blown. But everything else looks really nice on it, actually, believe it or not. I don't see any burn marks or burn spots. I don't see anything that's really messed up with it. I'll flip it around real quick. Nothing on the back that I see. There might be a little spot right there. But I just thought that I would share with you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please give me a like rating on the video. Lots more cool tech stuff, fan stuff, lots more fan stuff. I got a lot of computer fans to show you guys. Hopefully I'll be making the display. Put some computer fans up for display, and the cases finally for the fan project, the recent fan project, has shipped. So we'll be seeing some more of that, and hopefully that'll be the new fan on display. I have this cooling me off right now, if you guys don't remember that. So it's a fan that I've had for a while, and I like it. I bought it, and I showed it to you guys. I shared it with you guys. But anyhow, give me a like, Rand, if you guys like me, you guys like the videos, you guys like all the cool stuff. Comment down below any video suggestions you guys might have. And subscribe if you guys are new. I do appreciate that if you guys do. And I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank you guys for the support on the channel, and for me, I do appreciate that. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't like it and if it weren't for you guys. So again, I appreciate the support, all the love. And with that said, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, as always, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.